Alright, so your Z game. Okay, so just looking at runes and masteries first off. Okay, the runes and masteries look pretty standard. Just in the Frosty tree, sometimes, like, I usually don't like going Bounty Hunter, because it's really difficult to get a kill for every single champion. On every single champion, so like it's safer to go Oppressor, especially for the early game, especially with Zed, because like you do have your E that will slow people, so that will do increased damage to everyone. I think that's probably the safer bet to go. Okay, but everything else looks pretty good. Okay, so on to the game. So we have everyone set up. Let's just... Okay. Okay, here we go. And into game. Okay, so you started your queue, good. Okay, yeah, against the Lux it's really difficult to farm. Oh man. Yeah, especially if she's able to get those autos on you. I would probably just... On this wave, I'd probably just push it up real quick, just to try to get your level 2 fast. And then, yeah, level W against ranged champions. Like, you still can't play super aggressive, because it's a range versus a melee, but you can, like, use your WQ, like that, yep, to, oh gosh. Yeah, you're taking a lot of damage here. If she gets a bind on you one more time, you might be dead. If she ignites, I'd probably pop a potion. She got you with her W. That's kind of funny. So wave's pushing against you, unfortunately. I would probably place a ward somewhere, because you have your trinket up. Also, it's really hard to last hit with your E, because like your E does 74 damage right now, level 1, against your Q, which deals 93 to the first enemy, and then 56 to the next. So, and let's see, they are the same, right? No. Okay, so Razor Search, your Q does cost a bit more energy, but it's just a lot easier to last hit minions, especially from range. Yeah, you really need a ward out right now. I mean, I have no clue what Akali would do, though. And Akali gank doesn't seem that scary. You're doing pretty good last hitting where you can, though. And though it's against... Ooh. Good job getting out. Yeah, you just gotta play really passive. I'd probably just try to shove this wave as fast as possible. So that you can recall and buy... Like, I'd probably go for your Mercurial Summoner or Hex Drinker first. Hex Drinker's probably your best bet, since you're against... They have 2 APs. Oh gosh, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, you just got a bit too close. She was able to get her passive off on you. Okay. Looks like you are going for the Hex Drinker, which is best in this situation, I think. I don't know if you need the pink ward, because it's not like you're pushing the lane, so you wouldn't be able to defend it. But I guess it's always good to just have one. Use your W to get back to lane a bit quicker. Like just WW. It gets you there a bit quicker, and then it should be on cooldown by the time that you need it. Off cooldown. Okay, so you're down 10 CS. Honestly, kind of to be expected, since it's a range versus a melee matchup. You're doing pretty good on last hitting, though. Okay, she's going to be hitting level 6 here soon, though. Looks like you're almost level 6, and she has the EXP from the kill. You don't want to zone yourself too hard. Like, at this point, maybe, like, you could place your vision ward, like, in this bush, or this bush or something. Because you still want to be kind of within range, so that you can poke her. Because, like, if she gets too close to you, you can just toss out a Q, do a bit of damage to her. Like, you wouldn't be able to all-in her, definitely. Okay, so you're level 6. Could maybe try to kill her, but you have to poke her down first. So I'd try to last hit with your autos and then poke her with your Q. Yeah, you're zoning yourself way too hard. Nice dodge. Yeah, you don't want to go super far back, because you still want to try to be able to get last hits. Oh, you're going in. Okay. Go back first, real quick. I'll play that in slow-mo, and we'll see what I would have done. Okay. Okay, so right when you land... Okay, wow, she played it really well, actually. So yeah, you were still in the binding the whole time. Yeah, you still got really close to killing her, but unfortunately she had that shield. Yeah, that's why I would have poked her down first. You just need to land a few more Qs on her. I'm not sure what Rengar was doing. Yeah, you just need to land a few more Qs on her before you could actually all-in her. So it was still a bit risky. Looks like she had all of her abilities up. Or if you had waited until she tossed out her Q, and you had dodged the Q with your ult, like you used your ult on her as soon as she used her Q, it would have dodged the bind and the damage. That would have been really nice. She's going an awful build though, because she's going an MR build against an AD assassin, which is strange. I mean, you're still keeping pretty close in CS, which is good. Only down 15 right now. You just want to try to poke her when you can. A bit of poke down. Yeah, she just has a lot longer poke than you do, unfortunately. You're a bit late there. You do let yourself get really low before you... Oh gosh, Rengar missed his empowered E. Oh wow, she lived. Wow. Yeah, I don't think... Let's see. Okay, so there were a couple things in that gank that I saw that could have gone better. Okay, so Rengar's coming in. Misses his E. He lands this one. Okay, if you... Oh, I don't think you were quite in range to dodge it. But if you had been able to dodge that ult, you would have been able to kill her, I think. I personally would have stayed and used like WEQ on the wave, just to try to get a bit more CS before I backed. In this matchup, you might have wanted to get boots instead of one of those longswords, because dodging skill shots is very important in this, because you just have to dodge the Q and get out of the E and dodge the ult. So basically everything that Lux throws at you, actually everything that Lux throws at you, not basically, everything that Lux throws at you is dodgeable. So that movement speed is pretty important. So I probably would have gotten that instead of that longsword. Like, it did give you a bit more damage, but, you know, what's damage if you are stuck in the queue the whole time? Okay. Yeah, you were just a bit too slow on that W there, unfortunately, so you did get caught in her full combo, minus her ult. Ugh. I always forget how long her E is. Oh, I think you can kill this. You didn't need to ult. Let's see. I think your E was up, wasn't it? Just E right there. If you had E, you would have done enough damage. E and then auto, you would have killed her. Or auto E. Especially since you have the Hex Drinker still. Now you definitely just want to go back, because Lux is, right there. And killed your Rengar. Yeah, so you probably didn't need to ult there. But could kill nonetheless. Okay, so it looks like you're going for... I think you're going to complete Maw first, right? Which is pretty good. Against an AP team like they have. Oh wow, you're against a 4-0 Lux now. That's... I feel like this Lux has played this matchup quite a bit. It's like she knows... She really knows what she's doing. Especially when you saw in that last play when you ulted her a while back. She was able to Q you right when you came down out of your ultimate, and then just landed her full combo on you. So you want to be careful when you're using your W in lane. Like, you want to minimize the amount that you use your W. Just because that's your escape, and it's on an, let's see, 16-second cooldown right now. So if you get ganked, you're kind of screwed. If you had just used it, it's kind of like Fizz using his E. If Fizz uses his E, he's vulnerable to a gank. Or let's see, who else do we have? You know, stuff like that. But anyway, so you do want to be careful. Okay, you gotta follow this Lux. Your Rengar's dead. Yeah, I'm not sure why your Rengar went in there when he saw Lux follow, but... Nice. Good secure. Might want to work on getting that combo a bit smoother, though. The EQ combo. Just a bit smoother. Okay, yeah, just get out of there. You can't fight him right now. Yeah, because if you get that EQ combo, they won't be able to dodge anything at all. I personally prefer doing WEQ, just because if you hit the E, it's going to slow them a bit and make your Q easier to land. But personal preference. Okay, right now I'd push out this wave, just because the Lux is missing. I'd hard push this, push it into her tower, make her miss some, and then go back and buy. So, like, try to get what last hits you can. Yeah, so I'd go back and just buy, because you have 1,000 gold. Should be enough for your Ma, I think. I think Ma's only like 900, right? Combination cost? Something like that. So you're falling a bit behind in CS. But, you know, that's to be expected. Lux has been really pushing her advantage. Okay. Okay. How close were you to level 11? So, I don't think you should have used your ultimate there, because, like, there's no way you were gonna 100 to 0 her since you're behind. As well as you were halfway to level 11, and once you hit level 11, the cooldown goes a lot lower. Like right now, it's 120 seconds. Can't remember what it's going to be once you hit level 11. As well as the damage increases a lot. Let's see. I'm going to just run it through your lane, you know, no big deal. Okay, here we go. So, cooldown goes down by 20, and damage goes up, as well as the percentage damage goes up as well. So yeah, if you're pretty close to like 11 or 16, you want to wait to use your ultimate. So right now, like, you're just sitting back there, and you have 1,700 gold. That's not great, because that's a pretty big amount of gold that you have. Like, if you're just sitting back and you can buy something, just go and buy it. Because it's just, you're spending your time doing something, and it helps you give a bit of a power spike. Right? Because right now, if you have that gold just sitting there, it's basically just wasted gold that you have. Okay, your bottom lane's dead. So recall and buy. They have 5 bot. You can maybe push one more wave and then back and go bot lane. You're doing a good job last hitting. Like, yeah, you're just sitting there again. They're pushing bot lane, and you have 2,000 gold. Not sure what you're doing with that, but probably something you'll want to pay attention to. Because that's a lot of gold that you're missing. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay, you flashed the Q. So yeah, you've used your combo, you should get out of there. You have like 2.5. So no. I'm just looking at the amount of gold that you have, and that's just so much gold that you haven't spent. And Thresh went in. And Thresh is maybe dead. Yep, probably. No, Misfortune's gonna die. Oh, what hit you? What happened? I didn't even see what happened. I didn't think you were low enough to die from that rocket. Oh. Okay, so Lex got you with the E. And Jinx is kind of fed, so that's why that did so much damage. Yeah, so you were able to complete your Maw. And you still have 1,500 gold. You still don't have boots, which, I don't know. I would really like to see you buy boots. As well as going Ravenous Hydra is kind of an aggressive build. At this point, since you're 1-3-1, I'd probably go for like Black Cleaver or something, because it gives you a bit of tankiness. As well as like that CDR and damage. So it's a pretty nice item on Zed, especially when you're behind. Okay. You guys can probably collapse on her. Yeah, she can die. There we go. Misfortune didn't really need to ult, but okay. You probably have 2 ward charges right now, but you haven't used a ward in a while. So make sure that you keep the area that they're contesting warded. It's like, since they're kind of contesting your red jungle and blue jungle and stuff, like you might want to ward in this bush or this bush. Maybe place a ward somewhere over here. Okay, so see right here, you're just sitting back there again, and you have 600 gold. Like, that's enough to buy something. Like, buy your boots or get the Vampiric Scepter if you want. But yeah, your team really just needs to work on getting vision on them. Because your team can 100-0 someone real quick. Because they have a pretty squishy team. I don't think you were able to get your ult off. Yeah, I would have just ulted someone. Like, anyone's a good target to ult right now, except Pantheon. Because they're all squishy. Again, except Pantheon. Let's see. Is this the end of the game? Okay. Yeah, this looks like it's the end of the game. So, close to the end. So just a couple things, like, don't just sit around when you have that much gold. Like, spend the gold. It's going to be worth it. Make sure to use your warding trinkets. Be aware of when you're going to level up. Game ended without a result. Oh, okay, weird. But yeah, be aware of when you're going to level up so that you can, like when you were halfway to level 11 and then you use your ult, probably should have waited until 11. That goes for pretty much all champions. And then also, before you use your ult on someone in lane, usually in lane you don't have enough damage to 100 to 0 them, especially since the damage on your ult is a lot lower. So it's best if you just poke them down a lot with your Q. Like, try to land every single Q on them. Like, shoot it through the minion wave so it gets some CS as well as hit them. Stuff like that. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know.